Hello and welcome to Numeristical, bringing you the picks of the day for Sunday, June 16th. It's about 8 in the morning here, California time. Let's get going and start by reviewing the picks from yesterday. So, uh, Mixed day. We had a bit of an issue in that in the Tigers Astros games, actually, Verlander was scratched. And so, whether or not you would count this as a loss or a push would depend on the particulars of the bookie and whether your ticket said Verlander or said action or listed or not. I'm counting it as a loss just to be fair because we're just playing around here. But that kind of hurt us because we had the Astros on both the money line and the spread, so I'm counting it as a loss in both places. Um, but clearly, it's a different situation if Justin Verlander is pitching versus Spencer Arrighetti, who is his replacement. And the Astros got shellacked. The Tigers crushed them. So anyway, on the money line, we lost that game with the Astros with the change in pitcher. Um, Red Sox beat the Yankees as an underdog, and then the Phillies did not manage to win as an even bigger underdog to the Orioles. So overall, we ended up down half a unit on the money line, and we're down 6.5 units for the season. And on the spreads, we again got that loss with the Astros, so we're now down 2.35 units for the season. Let's move on to today. So, starting with the money line, here's the full set of games. And full set of games, the probabilities we got a doubleheader with Athletics and Twins. And scrolling down, we see it's telling us to look at one home team and one away team. So the home team it's saying to look at is the Cubs hosting the Cardinals. It's showing minus 125. They're saying take it if you could find minus 111. Might be a little bit of a stretch, but let's take a look. So on the money lines, Cardinals, Cubs. Yeah, we're not going to get minus 111 on the Cubs. Looks like the best we'll get is minus 120. So doesn't look like we'll find a bet there. Next up, the one away team is again the Phillies visiting the Orioles. They're saying take the Phillies if we get 134, and Pinnacle showing 119. So let's take a look. Phillies. Yeah, and again, the best we're getting is 121, still quite shy of 134 that we want. So no bet there. And that's all we got for the money line. So it looks like no money line bet for today. On the totals, here's the full set of games. And it's telling us to look at 3 unders and 1 over. Now the first under is the Cubs Cards. It's at Wrigley. The wind is blowing out. So this is part of the reason why the model is, really liking the under, because the model is not taking into account the wind blowing out at Wrigley. So that said, try to do a little bit of just back of the envelope research of how much the wind should be worth, blah, blah, blah. I think it's still worth a bet. So we're going to go ahead and just sort of follow the model and say Cubs Cardinals under 10.5. Let's see what's the best odds we can get. On the totals. So wow, so we're already at 11 in a few places. So it looks like this 11 minus 105 is looking like our best option. I'd rather have the 11s than the 10s, 10.5s. And this minus 105, I mean, this is almost as good as what you're getting at 10.5 on the other ones. So we'll take that right now. Cubs, Cardinals. Oh, interesting. And these guys just moved. Cubs, Cardinals under 11 minus 105. Cards, Cubs, totals under 11 minus 105. That's at Caesars. Right here at Caesars. Okay, next. Brewers Reds under 9. And it's actually showing better than even money, so it looks like we'll find a bet here too. Yeah, and in fact, we got plus 107 at Heritage under 9. So let's mark that down. Reds Brewers. Under 9 plus 107. Yep, there it is, still there. Under 9 plus 107. Okay, next. Dodgers Royals under 8. It's saying if we can find minus 110 to take it. Let's see if we can find minus 110 on the Dodgers Royals. Dodgers Royals under 8, getting a minus 112, but not getting minus 110, so we won't take a bet there. Finally, one over. Blue Jays Guardians. It says take over 7.5. It wants 108 though, so really we're looking for probably an over 7. But let's take a look. Blue Jays Guardians. It's over here. Over 7.5. You're getting even money, but you're not getting anything better than even money. So no bet there. So it looks like we got 2 bets on the totals. And then looking at the spreads, here's the full slate of games. And the model just likes one game to look at. It's the Red Sox plus 1.5. It says take it if you can get better than 150, minus 153, and it's already showing minus 135. So we'll probably find a bet here. Let's click over to spreads. And the Red Sox, and you see here at Caesars, we got plus 1.5, minus 130. So we'll take that on the spreads. Red Sox. Plus 1.5, minus 130. And that's the only game it's telling us to look at for spreads. So that's it for today. So we got 2 picks on the totals. Cards Cubs under 11, minus 105, and heavy wins at Wrigley. Reds Brewers under 9, plus 107. And then we got the Red Sox plus 1.5, minus 130. That's all we got for today. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.